Hi, I'm Christy, and today I'm here with Brian, who just finished his freshman year at Berkeley. So, Brian, tell us a little bit about your elementary, middle, and high school.
My elementary school is pretty normal, I guess. It's just pretty chill. We had recess, regular classes, and science. And I loved science, so I guess that's why I'm a science major now. My middle school was just at Ralston. We had access to most classes.
What was your favorite subject throughout school, and why did you like it?
So I loved chemistry because it just seemed really cool to imagine all the little molecules and atoms around us, I guess. That sounds really lame, but in my head, I thought it was really cool. And my first class that I really loved, besides chemistry, was in elementary school. I think they called it like earth science. Is the is a really it's just a class about the earth and like the crust and the core, and that's really cool.
Is your current major chemistry?
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular, like biochem or?
Oh, my
Uh,
major is chemical biology, and I picked it because I want to do like pharmaceutical research after, which is just like R&D, which is research and developing drugs. And chemical biology is the most relevant chemistry major for that, so I picked it. And I
cool.
absolutely love chemistry, so that's why.
When did you first start to get interested in STEM?
Probably elementary school with our earth science class. I really just love learning about the earth, and they did like a tiny intro to bio, which is really cool. Then in middle school, I signed up just for a physics class, and I thought that was really sick. I just kept going from there. And in high school, I took every science class I could.
What is your favorite thing about Berkeley?
Oh, Berkeley has so much stuff to do. There's basically endless clubs. I almost joined a board game club, but ended up not doing that. But I just love how in Berkeley there's a place for everyone, I think. Because there's clubs for all kinds of people, like the sports people, the nerd people, the just interesting people. And there's classes for everything. There's even some like really weird political classes. Yeah, there's just a place for everyone, I think. And that's what I love the most about Berkeley.
What do you think helped you get into Berkeley?
Oh. Um, what helped me the most get into Berkeley was that I guess I never stopped trying. I know this sounds really dumb, but a lot of my friends in high school just stopped trying because they thought it's too hard. And I think if you put in a lot of work and you actively look for opportunities to do during high school, it more or less rewards itself. And I started my essays more than a week before, which is better than most people actually. So start your essays in the summer.
Good. Yeah, kids don't start your essay the week before. It's due. What is your favorite class at Berkeley this past year?
Discrete math. You think I'd love chemistry, but I don't know. The math class was really cool because we went over a lot of the actual applications for it. And I love learning about what you can actually do with what you learn. We learned about this cool encryption thing. But yeah, I just love learning discrete math because we gotta learn what you can actually use it for versus other subjects are just you're learning the basics because I'm a freshman, so you don't really see what you can apply it to.
What are you doing this summer?
This summer I'm working in a lab and I'm taking 2 classes. And the lab's on photosynthesis and it's pretty sick. I'm a freshman, so it's good experience.
What classes are you taking?
I'm taking an English class for my GE, I guess you call it, and a data science class because I might want to do some data science with chemistry. And it's pretty cool.
Do you have any projects or photos that you would like to share with us, or projects that you're working on at the lab that you can explain more in depth?
Ah, I don't have any pictures. I can explain it, but
Sure.
might be hard to follow. But basically, we're following how energy transfers in a dye, like an indigo dye, like a color dye, because it absorbs light in a certain way. So we're tracking energy as it changes from one form to another. And if I go any more technical, I feel like it'll be kind of useless jargon. So yeah.
Who are your role models and why do you look up to them?
Ah, my dad's my role model, mainly just because he's really nice to everyone. I know this I always found that the like nice people never get out ahead is kind of wrong in my opinion. And I don't know, my dad's just the best person I know. So yeah. He always stops to like help old ladies with their bags, even if we're late. And my mom gets kind of mad. But yeah.
What do you want to do after you graduate?
After I graduate Berkeley, I want to pursue a PhD, hopefully in immunology. But if I don't like immunology, then something else. And then I want to go work at an R&D company and just research diseases.
What piece of advice would you give to a 10 or 12-year-old?
So 10 or 12-year-old, that's elementary school?
Or what advice would you give to yourself in like fourth or fifth grade?
I'd say keep your mind open in middle school and don't follow what other people do. Like, I know a lot of my friends are like, ew, science, who wants, or like, not science, but ew, physics, ew, like, so just keep your mind open and don't be afraid to try different things. Because once you get to high school and college, you have to focus on one thing, and it's worth it to find something you like.
What do you wish you had known before starting college?
I wish I had known how much work it'd be. I kind of knew, but it's a lot of work, and I would have worked on my time management skills a bit more.
How have your friends influenced your learning?
In high school, my friends were always like competing, which sounds really lame. They're like, "What do you got on the test?" Some of them, which is kind of dumb, but also it helped push me to try to be better. And I don't know, whenever I got down, they helped cheer me up and make me keep trying and stuff.
Has it been the same in college, or have your friends brought in other experiences?
Oh, kind of the same, but I made a lot of different friends. Like in high school, it was more of the same like niche group, I guess. But I made some quote unquote weird friends, which helped broaden my horizons. That sounds really, but you know what I mean.
If you had an extra hour in the day, what would you do?
I would actually be productive because I am not productive at all. If I had an extra hour, I'd just motivate myself. Or I'd sleep, that too.
Typical college student answer. So that wraps up the more formal questions, and now we have some speed questions. So like you can answer them in 2 seconds, one word. Favorite hobby?
Video games.
A particular video game?
Persona, I guess, or auto chess. That sounds so lame.
Favorite book?
Name of the Wind, and when I was a kid, Septimus Heap.
Favorite song?
All these things that I've done by the Killers.
Vanilla or chocolate?
Obviously, chocolate if it's done well, but some people just go way too hard on the chocolate and then it's vanilla because that's just gross.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you want to go?
Japan, because of the food.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Favorite sport?
Tennis.
Robots or Minecraft?
Obviously, Minecraft. Oh my God.
Favorite animal?
Turtles.
Okay, cool. That wraps up our interview. Thanks for talking with us today.